Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that touches the core of many lives, something deeply human, quietly emotional, and surprisingly common. It's a feeling that sneaks in as the years pass, a feeling that grows louder with each birthday after 60. Regret. Not the kind of regret over not buying a new car or missing a vacation. This one goes deeper. It's about moments we missed, people we lost touch with, dreams we delayed for too long. If you're watching this and you're under 60, this message is your window into the future, a chance to avoid this emotional trap before it's too late. You see, most people don't wake up one day at 60 with sudden regret. It doesn't arrive like a thunderstorm. It creeps in like a quiet fog. It builds slowly over time, born from 1,000 small decisions. To stay late at work instead of going home for dinner, to skip that family reunion, to delay that dream trip until someday. And before we know it, the opportunities have passed, the people have changed, and we're left wondering, what happened? Let me ask you a question. If today were your last day with someone you love, your parent, your spouse, your child, would you be satisfied with the time you've spent together? Or would you feel the sting of time wasted? We live in a world obsessed with productivity. From the moment we enter adulthood, we're told to hustle, to climb ladders, to chase the dream. We measure success in job titles, bank accounts, and achievements. And in that chase, we often push aside what truly matters: connection, presence, peace of mind. Research and real-life conversations with seniors have shown us something profound. After 60, people don't usually regret not working harder. They regret not living softer, not being more present, not spending more time with loved ones, not saying what needed to be said, not doing what made their soul feel alive. Bronnie Ware, a nurse who spent years caring for patients in their final days, wrote a powerful book based on what the dying told her. The number one regret she heard over and over was this: "I wish I had lived a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." And a close second: "I wish I hadn't worked so hard." These are people who had time to reflect on their whole life. And the things they missed most weren't trophies or paychecks. It was family dinners, grandchildren's laughter, long conversations, quiet walks, holding hands, saying "I'm sorry," saying "I love you," saying goodbye. Why do we wait until we're older to realize these things? Why do we let so many beautiful moments slip through our fingers? Sometimes it's because of fear of falling behind, fear of not being enough. Sometimes it's because of pride or ego. We want to prove something to the world, and other times it's just the busyness of life, the daily to-do lists, the meetings, the chores, the distractions. But let me tell you something. Time doesn't pause while we're distracted. Children grow up, parents grow old, friendships fade if we don't water them, dreams dry up if we don't chase them. Imagine someone who has worked hard for 40 years, planning to enjoy life after retirement, but then their health begins to fail, or a loved one passes away, or their kids have moved far away. They suddenly realize that the life they worked so hard to build no longer fits. That's where regret is born. In those quiet moments of realization that we traded too much time for things that never really mattered. Another regret many people have after 60 is neglecting their health. When you're young, skipping sleep, ignoring exercise, eating fast food, it feels harmless. We say, "I'll get to it later," but later often becomes never. And the habits we build in youth become the chains we carry in old age. Imagine someone who never took care of their body. At 65, they want to travel, play with their grandkids, or pick up a hobby, but they can't. Their body has become a prison. They regret not walking more, not stretching, not drinking water, not going for that checkup. And mental health matters just as much. Many people ignore stress, anxiety, or burnout thinking it's normal. But over time, that emotional exhaustion can steal your joy. It can make life feel like a chore instead of a gift. So what can we do? How do we avoid these regrets? First, be intentional. Don't just drift through life, letting days blur into weeks and years. Choose how you spend your time. Choose who you spend it with. Choose what matters most. Second, protect your relationships. Make that call. Send that message. Forgive. Apologize. Show up. Even if it's awkward. Even if it's hard. Because people matter more than pride. Love matters more than ego. Third, prioritize your health. It doesn't take a complete overhaul, just small, consistent steps. 20 minutes of walking, a day, more vegetables on your plate, more sleep at night, less screen time. Think of your health as a gift you give to your future self. Fourth, nurture your dreams. Don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Start now. Write the book, take the class, travel somewhere new, learn an instrument. You're never too old to start, and you're never too young to plan. Let me tell you about a woman named Helen. At 70, after her husband passed away, she realized she had spent her whole adult life caring for others, her children, her family, her job. But she had always loved painting, and she had never truly pursued it. One day, she picked up a brush, joined a local art group, and now, at 75, she sells her artwork at local galleries. She says it's the happiest she's ever been. She could have let regret keep her stuck, but instead, she turned it into inspiration. That's the truth about regret. It can either hold you back or push you forward. So ask yourself, what do I want to feel when I'm 60, 70, or 80? Do I want to look back and smile at the memories, or do I want to wish I had lived differently? Here's the good news. No matter where you are in life, you can start choosing differently. You can reconnect, rebuild, reclaim your time. You can heal old wounds, forgive, create, grow, love, laugh, begin again. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait. All you need is the courage to live fully, today. Because here's the thing. Life is short, but it can be deep. Time is limited, but it can be meaningful. You can't control everything, but you can choose what you do with this one wild and precious life. Don't wait until you're 60 to realize what matters. Know it now, live it now, be present, be kind, be real, love boldly, forgive freely, laugh loudly. And when you do reach 60, may your heart be full, your spirit be light, and your only regret be that you didn't start sooner. Thank you for being here. If this message moved you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, it's never too late to live your best life.